Greetings everyone, this is Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific Admiral Edition. In my match against Jochen, and today we will check the 22nd December 41. So last turn we had the not very active turn, I would say. A lot of sub-attacks with nearly no real result, no hit, I remember. A little small air activity from the 1st Carrier Division near to Townsville, Northeast Australia. A lot of smaller bombardment in China, Malaya, Philippines, but nothing really meaningful. It was more or less a quiet turn. So we will see if today more happened. Slowly but steadily, northern Philippines are changing ownership. There are simply too many Japanese forces nearby that the bases are switching side automatically. And here we have this ongoing sub-hunter against submarine. And no one is successful. My submarines find nothing, or they find nothing they can really attack, and the enemy destroyers are unable to really create any damage against my submarines. So it's only a question of who's running out of the ammunition first. Nothing. Here, this is now an American submarine, so it's a Mark 14 submarine. North of Truk. We are here in shallow water, but unluckily, even that is not enough. A patrol boat is really only to detect the enemy submarine, force it away, and make sure there is no attack on other stuff. Not really more. Not able to really kill or hunt submarines. Here I have now some flotation damage from my submarine last turn. I had a British submarine attack a British destroyer attacked my submarine in shallow water in Pegu port. A little risky operation, so maybe my submarine will go down. Maybe I can save it. Hard to say. We will see. And again, nothing happened. Now we have a small Dutch army transport with cargo loaded, with fuel loaded. Okay. So Jochen tried to evacuate some fuel here out of Java. Why not? But this makes it easily to set this kind of ships on fire, and this kind of fire will not stop normally more. So and the ship go down. Some ships here in the open sea and some submarines. Yeah, I choose to sweep Townsville because I was not sure if maybe Jochen have here some cap fighters, and with Dojo I was able to score some hits, but in this case it's simply nothing. And now we have a typical bombardment. Malaya and China will normally follow up soon. So this tank artillery division unit is dying here. I only want to make sure that it will not link up with the forces in Kuala Lumpur. So I think these are the last forces now, because there's only, I think I cannot see more the enemy counter. So because it's only kill 1-1, and for this many strike aircraft, so maybe this was just the end of these forces. Again some bombardment, this time against the port, but not really any success. I think I let the army bombers attack the airfield. Yeah. And we lost one bomber by flak, at least one. So the Allies, they still have enough supplies to use their anti-aircraft guns. And this is why I normally don't like this kind of attacks too much. Too less hits here. Still sweeping. Nothing happened here in Singapore. Yeah. I hope that maybe I can find some of these enemy fighters. But maybe they all escaped already to Java. Attack on Kuala Lumpur is really not really possible. Here in China, the open areas is much better. Everywhere where I see some movement of Chinese units, I normally try to bomb them, because everything what is moving is more easily to damage. Everything what is standing still is have much better defense value. Okay, here's my long range Marvis or H6 Navy patrol boats with 2 torpedoes each. And here is the St. Louis, so this will be a nice target. 1 torpedo hit is already enough. But yeah, this patrol boats are still have not enough training for torpedo attack. They are only trained for normally Navy Scout. So it needs at least normally 1 month to give them enough training to really do something like this. But yeah, similar to the Catalinas before, here was a chance to take revenge I lost one light cruiser. If I can kill the St. Louis, then we would be equal. Equal is still not enough. I must normally kill at least 2 to 1, better 3 to 1, to keep the balance of Navy power. Yeah. Here's again a small cargo ship. And I can make some training exercises here. Sink one of these cargo ships. Yeah. I think Jochen only puts them there to distract my Air Force. My main goal was normally attack the port of Cooktown, but it's still not happened. So we detect some submarines. Our forces gets detected. So it's always, if if the Allies and the Japanese both have enough scout out in the air, then every task force gets detected. Yeah. Scouting is really important in every kind of war. And also in this game. Yeah. This is open terrain, so these units are moving, so I can create here some damage on them. What I damage today, I don't must fight tomorrow. So my carrier division again don't want to make a port strike. Last time already no port strike, today no port strike. Oh yeah, maybe we can kill one of these destroyers. No, of course not. Would be too nice to have some success. He's also a cargo ship. Normally attacks the damn cargo ship first. But the destroyer was simply in the way. And out of ammunition, so but no, nothing. Ooh, one of my destroyers have still flotation damage. And one Mark 10 American submarine is also here, still somewhere in the deep water. But similar. Okay, Tahiti, maybe. Okay, we have a cargo ship without escort, and this is a smaller cargo ship, so they have no deck gun, only one small. And this is the I-2, so this is normally a, I think they have 14 centimeter deck gun, something like this. So they are normally also very strong in surface. Yeah, 14 centimeter. This is nearly a cruiser shell size, so this kind of shells can really create damage. So this cargo ship will maybe go down. Yeah, sinking sound. So at least one cargo ship gets killed this turn, but it's not really. This is really not enough. This is nothing will stop this kind of killing, if I can kill every day one cargo ship, this is not enough to stop the mighty American industry. Maybe now, but not more in the late of 42. Picking up here some bases, but no forces, no British left. So also no really navy engagement, no real air war, and also no land war. So also like last turn, yeah, this simply will happen. In the first 3-4 months I try to rush. Latest in April I must normally slow down with Japan, and then it's up to the Americans how they will strike back in June, July, August and coming months. So, but up to end of March I try to keep the pressure on with the Japanese Empire against the Allies. So I think we see here now nearly nothing. 3 operation losses for the Allies, 3 for the Japanese and 1 flag losses, so very equal. But I only lost this outdated Key 30 light bombers, doesn't matter. 1 Key 48, okay, this is a flag loss. A Tojo operation losses is, will happen sooner or later. A Catalina was always good. And again a DC2. I think the DC2 now slowly, they're running 4 ops losses. But nothing really important here. And out of these 4 airframes, only 1 killed pilot. This is the flag losses. So the bomber pilot is dead and the rest is all fine. So, and ship sunk was also, this was Tahiti. Yes, and I would still say this is a small cargo ship, not a normal. This is still too slow, not enough capacity. It's for me a small cargo ship. Then this super mini AP. I mean, 350 troop is really nothing and so slow. And one of these nonsense cargo ships. Nothing really happened here this day. And because nothing happened, I can also not show much. Because in China everything is still moving. Jochen tried to run here away, I tried to catch up. I tried to block all important road connections. My 23rd Army arrived here southeast of Kokong. So I will start the march on Kokong and maybe arrive in 2-3 turns. And I think I also will start now my move on... No, not this. Don't want to open here. So I have now the Korean army and the first army is here. And we are moving. So maybe next turn or next turn I will arrive in Chengzhou. And hopefully I can take it without killing too much of the industry. But make sure, you can see already that the industry is already half damaged. So the light industry is only 31 and 30 is disabled and resources also. So 31 is the maximum I can get out of this. Maybe a little more gets damaged. Not much more to say here. Burma, I have nothing there. My submarine is on the way to Victoria Point, and if I still have not over 50, so I would still say it's okay. So I will arrive Victoria Point and then I will park the submarine and then I will wait that Georgetown, the mines are clean and there's a Navy base, and then I can bring the submarine down here and repair. And Malaya is not so much happening. My tanks are still moving. Come. So slow. So next turn I will arrive in Malacca and then I can send all my tanks on Kuala Lumpur, and from the north I already start moving with my tanks south. And if all 5 tank units arrived in Kuala Lumpur, I try to take it. Yeah, but this is nothing really new. It still needs more time. The 2nd Carrier Division is also on the way back to reinforce and rebuild and reform all units. These are the tank destroyers, the damage destroyers. I split them because they are too slow. The rest is already here, the battleships and cruisers. Yeah, so 1 carrier, 4 battleships, 5 heavy cruisers or cruisers, a bunch of destroyers. Everything is here, and we have some repair. So the light carrier is in 13 days, 2 weeks more, then I finish all this damage, and then I have the light cruiser back in action. At the same time, my 2 carrier Kaga and Akagi are running source, and I will reform my 2nd Carrier Division and to have more strike force against Java. Maybe I will make 2 smaller carrier divisions, similar to the Dojo game, or I will go with 2 big ones, and then have 1 in Rabaul, Australian, and 1 in Java. Yeah. And here in Philippines, I still unload. So last turn I had 2,100, now I have 2,700 attack value. But still more is coming. Yeah. And here you can still see we have your stuff. I only realized here that there's something going in a line. Tanker, and here light cruisers. So I will try to maybe bunch here some these submarines together, so maybe if we are more coming that I can create a hit, and if I hit here something so far away out of the water, then maybe it is crippled, and then I can hunt it down with enough sub power. This is at least the idea. These are too late, they are already away. I cannot intercept this more, I don't know what it is, if it's really light cruisers or, but the tankers are juicy. Killing tankers is maybe really the most important I can do here in this early stage of the war. I mean, if there's not a carrier, if they can find a carrier, this would be nice. So, more I don't have to say today. More is not coming. Here I sunk this 1 cargo ship, but here's more, but maybe they were escaping, so I try to find here something, but we miss somehow. Here's now only 1 ship, so this is maybe only AMC. Because I see here this 4 ships, tanker in subtender, so I will maybe turn around. It's 1 cruiser battleship formation is simply not enough to really make sure to intercept here enough. I hope that my submarines will cripple more. I also have here some mines, but looks like in this case it was not so successful. So anyway, thank you all. Take care. Bye bye.